Hello, I'm Chris. Welcome back to my reading corner. This is just going to be a quick Friday reads. It's going to be quick because I'm going out in about an hour, so I need to go and get a shower and straighten my beard and stuff, and get changed because I've worn this all day. So that's that. I finished quite a few books. I'm not sure what I read last week, but I'm not sure when I last updated what I've read recently, but I finished Uzumaki by Junji Ito, which I really enjoyed. It was brilliant. Probably my favourite manga one of my favourite mangas I've read. I finished Slow Days, Fast Company by Eve Babbitt, which I quite enjoyed. Interesting, different relationships. What else did I finished? Sweet Tooth. I've just finished this today on my break. Sweet Tooth in Captivity. Really enjoyed that. I also finished The Restaurant of Lost Recipes by Ishiwa Kashiwa. I think that's it. I want to say at the minute. I finished Poor as well by Caleb Femi, which was the poetry collection I was reading, which I was really enjoying. So yeah, this is just a quick weekend reads, really. It's quite stacked for a weekend, but it's more because I think what I've picked out is going to be either dipped into or finished, basically. And also today I read my weekly column I'm reading, so I've read that today as well. So I've read both of those. So I'm not reading those this weekend now, because I'm out tonight and I'm on the beer. I'm having a few beers with Harry, my mate from school. I'm not planning on reading too much before. Well, I've got to get ready, so I'm going to focus on doing that before I worry about anything else. So yeah, that's that. So I'm going to get into what I want to read this weekend now. I want to read a novel tomorrow. I've decided I'm going to do some. I've got my eye test book tomorrow, so I'm going to go to that with a view of taking a novel tomorrow, and just basically at night I've no plans, so I'm just planning on reading at night. So I'm tempted between The Girl Hunters by Mickey Spillane because it's only thin, and I think maybe I could read that in a day. And then also Fahrenheit 451, which is a reread. I've read a couple of times, so I really enjoy this book. So I'd like to read. I think it's in parts, to be honest with you. If I read this, then at least maybe read part 1, which is about 89 pages. So that's that. It's between one of them two. I can't decide between the two. If I wasn't getting picked up, I would read that and take that with me on the bus, just because it's so thin and it'll fit in my back pocket. But that's that. I'm not sure between those two which I'm going to read this weekend, but that's my Saturday read this weekend, one of those. I'm swaying towards Fahrenheit 451, but then because it's a reread and I really enjoy it, I'm swaying towards The Girl Hunters because it looks like it's only about 140 pages, so I should finish that tomorrow. And then on Sunday I am planning a short story Sunday, because I'm going to do a couple of mock exams on Sunday, with a view to booking my exam. So on Sunday I'm thinking like short things to dip my toe in and out of. So I've got a few different things. I'm going to mention what I've got ongoing at the minute first, and then I've got a couple. Well, yeah. So I'm still carrying with that Charles Bukowski. I was going to read some on my break, but I just didn't fancy reading anymore. So I was just having a browse on eBay at stuff. So that's that. So I'm on 151 pages. I think I've got about 70 pages of this left, but I've got 80 pages, sorry. So I'm not in a rush to finish this, but I probably will try and read a story before my eye test tomorrow, and then take, like I say, one of those. So, yeah, so I'll probably read when I get back, if it's not too late, I'll probably read that, if anything. So that's that. I also, on Sunday, I'm going to carry on with George Louis Borges. I really want to carry on with this, 'cause I'm really enjoying this collection, but so that's that. So a couple of Bukowski, a couple of Borges on Sunday after finishing the novel. I also want to read a Clive Barker story. I really want to get this first volume of Books of Blood finished. I'm on Revelations, which is about 40 pages. But then the second story looks like it's only short. Let me just check. Because it looks like the second story is about 5 pages long. Yeah, it is. And how long is that one? And then the last book's only about 30 odd pages, so I'm thinking finish Books of Blood. Not finish Books of Blood, but read those two. That longer story and the second short story. And then I want to carry on John Cooper Clarke. I'm going to try and read about 5 chapters of this. And then just keep trying to do that every time, pick it up, so I can finish it. Like I said, because it was I bought it in a charity shop and in Wales. I just decided to start it there and then. That's why I've not bothered about, because it wasn't on my original TBR. I've just kind of just read it as I've wanted to. I'm going to read some of this on Sunday. The reason I picked Sunday for this is because I want to get my brain flowing before I study it, and also with Saturday, go at my appointments at 20 to 11. So I'm thinking just get up, read a couple of something short, and then set off to there. Well, it depends how rough I am. I'm not planning on staying out too late though. Probably 2 or 3 hours, probably I won't be home about 10:30. So I've got a bit of time to chill. So yeah, and I want to read Sweet Tooth as well. Because I finished volume 2 today, I just really wanted to carry on with it straight away. I'm not sure how much this contains. It'll say somewhere how much it actually contains. Let me see. 12 to 17, so that'll be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah. So that'll be 6. So I'll probably try and read 2 tomorrow, 2 Sunday, and finish it up Monday, or 3 and 3. I'll probably do 3 and 3 actually, because that's what I did with the last one. So I'm going to do 3 and 3 with that. So I'm going to read that Saturday and Sunday as well. And then I want to dip my toe into Roberto Ontiveros, which I wanted to get to last month, because I'm thinking I really like the idea of just literally dipping my toe in and out of books all day on Sunday, like do a bit of reading, mock exam, go and do a bit of reading, simmer down, and then come back, do another mock exam, and then just carry on. But yeah, so I'm not sure, but so I'll run through that again, because I feel like I talked a lot and it's kind of jumbled. So I'm going to read half of this on Saturday and half of this on Sunday, probably before my eye test if I can. I want to read a short story in here on Sunday as well, Assisted Living by Roberto Ontiveros. I'm going to read a chapter in Noam Chomsky, The Essential Chomsky, on Sunday as well. John Cooper Clarke, I'm going to try and read 5 chapters tomorrow and 5 chapters on Sunday, just because I really want to get through this book. I wasn't in a rush, but I just feel like if I read 5 and 5, it would take me up to about 325, so just over 100 pages. So that wouldn't be bad then. I'd probably try and read 20 pages a day then through the week. So that's that. I'm going to read 2 short stories on Sunday in Clive Barker's Books of Blood, and then I'll probably try and read the last story next weekend. So I've finished the first volume of Book of Blood. Well, the 4th volume actually, because I've read 1 to 3 already. And then I'm going to read some Bukowski later, hopefully, and then tomorrow, hopefully, as well as Sweet Tooth, and then some Borges as well on Sunday. So it's a lot of short stories, and then it's one of these at weekend. I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to pick yet. I'm swaying towards that, and I'm swaying towards that for different reasons. I mean, this is maybe I've not missed. Oh no, 142 but it starts on page 9, so that's like 130 pages. So I'm swaying towards that for that reason, but I think it will end up being Fahrenheit 451. So that's that really. I think, to be fair, with the short story collections and stuff, it would be nice just to, like, because I'm not planning on going anywhere Sunday, I just plan on reading. It would be nice just to dip my toe into a few different things. I probably will start on Sunday with Sweet Tooth and then Noam Chomsky, just because I can finish Sweet Tooth Sunday, read some Chomsky, carry on with Bukowski, because I'm like I say, with 80 pages left, I'm quite far into that. Obviously, if I'm reading my novel still, I'll see how far I'm into that as well, because Saturday night I just plan on literally sitting down with one of those novels and finishing it, hopefully, or at least getting enjoying reading what I'm reading. It doesn't matter if I don't finish it. But yeah, that's my weekend reads. I don't know what I've got on next week. Next week's busy week at work. But other than that, I've no real plans. I've got my son next weekend, so nice chilled weekend, lots of reading, lots of studying, lots of maybe go for some lunch tomorrow after my eye test and stuff like that, and then, like I say, a few beers tonight, eye test tomorrow, lunch, reading, Sunday reading and studying, maybe go for a walk as well, and then that's that. That's my weekend plans. Mainly reading, I think, is my aim. Like I say, I mean, I've got a good chunk there of books I want to read. I mean, if to be fair, I could be tempted to try and read a Charles Bukowski before I get ready, but I want to make sure I'm ready more than, and I'm not late for my friend, then I'm not late for Harry, because sooner I meet him, sooner I can have a couple of beers, because I feel like I'm ready for a couple of beers after being ill last week, and it's the first time I've had a drink since I was in Wales, so yeah, that'll be that. But yeah, I don't know, it's just, I think it's hard to pick, between the two. I'm still unsure. I know how good this book is, but I don't know how good that is. But I just feel like that's a perfect Saturday reads, and that's a perfect Saturday reads as well. I think I'll just sleep on it and decide, and then I'll probably might do a quick short and an update where I'm up to over the weekend. I don't know what else to say, really. A few beers tonight. Go and get my beard sorted now, because it looks like it just needs that. It just needs like a straighten and that. But yeah, I hope you have a good weekend, whatever you're doing. If you want to drop me a comment and let me know what you're doing this weekend, but that's me. Hope you have a good weekend, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week with videos. I still want to try and plan a proper video for my year anniversary, but it's just because I was ill I didn't get round to planning it. I think I'd just probably go through my Goodreads of last year and then pick out books maybe I put on there, or, well, maybe book haul, library haul. I mean, I do have some library books that I got last night, but there's only like one that I want to read, and I've shown that off in my March TBR, really. So we'll see. But yeah, looking forward to everything I've got there. Like I say, it's between Girl Hunters and Fahrenheit 451, but I don't know. Girl Hunters is shorter, Fahrenheit 451's a reread, so they're probably about similar length, really, time to read. But yeah, like I say, that John Cooper Clarke book, because it was a surprise, me getting it and reading it straight away, I'll just finish it, and then going into Monday, then I'm reading Project Hail Mary with Wendy, so I need to dig that out as well for Monday. So that's why I thought that's why I picked these two short reads for this weekend, to try and get those. Well, not to get my numbers up on Goodreads, but to get, to be able to then, if I'm reading anything, it's short stories, and then before I start that, but I think we're going for about, I don't know how many pages now. I think we're going between 20 and, I want to say 20 and 50, just for a ballpark figure. So I'll probably try and read that on my break at work on a Monday through the week. and then when I come home I can read something else, because I want to read probably some crime in the week, like Patricia Cott. Well, I think whatever I don't read this weekend will be what I read in the evening. But again, I need to be studying now, so I think I need to focus on studying, but then when I'm not studying I want to focus on reading more. So we'll see how we get on anyway. But yeah, that's that. Better go and get in the shower now, because this has gone on longer than I thought. But yeah, hope you have a good weekend. Hope you enjoy what you're reading, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, alright, bye.